They too basic. I can never shake their hand. They so basic. Halloween. Breaking records, that good. I really tried that good. Back in my day, that great probably. Modest trap, never out of touch. Chase checks, never chase. Young, got a city like just know whatever I say goes. And my wrist gon' freeze. I'm just okay, but I'm just okay. And my wrist gon' freeze. And I'm just okay, but I'm just okay. Top down, rise up when we see a bag, no surprise us. Feeling witty, don't get fried up. Bring the beat like a pile up. All these broke, close in, oh, get so lit. How to play throne, but I've been a king since 06. How to shit city, check your thermometer. Tell me go line it up, soon as my tummy. I think that they know that it's time to switch to the check, we gon' cut it up back then. But the man that was crazy, the hype gone. Now they love me, got me feeling like a Mike Jones. And my wrist gon' freeze. And my wrist look cake, but I'm just 14. And my wrist gon' freeze. And my wrist look cake, but I'm just 14. I got a billion ways. Back when that ran for a bunch of scheming for days. City jacket for the iced out ring, crazy rollie and fresh sneaks. I'm for replacement with me, so don't let me go to the back street. And I got so many A's to the lights out. Paid 150 for the Jesus. Just spend a lot of money, did it for the winning. Stay true. The back of the so many. The mama, she said she was celibate, but she wasn't me actually. Top down. One no rounds. I really get it for the city, got the city buzzing off my sound. I'm never gonna put a basic. Bugatti boys, I don't chase this, and my wrist gon' freeze. And my wrist low key, but I'm just 14. And my wrist gon' freeze. And my wrist low key, but I'm just 14. My wrist gon' freeze. And my wrist low key, but I'm just 14. And my wrist gon' freeze. And my wrist low key, but I'm just 14.
for both teams. Did you ever spend any time in the backcourt at any level when you were playing?
No, I was a ball handling forward, Kevin, and it served me well, but I was not a guard. I was a forward that could dribble and pass fairly well.
So you were ahead of your time, because that's all we've seen now in the NBA, right? Guards are not always bringing the ball up.
Yeah, you know, somebody just mentioned that to me, Kevin, that I was maybe a tad ahead of my time back in the 70s.
It's stolen by Green. Here's Booker. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. And Doncic. Here we go.
Well, you can't let Doncic have these types of opportunities, guys. When you aren't close to him, this is what happens.
Here's Drummond. Oh, that's blocked. And he gets it back. And stolen by Booker. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Pass to Drummond. Over Kansas. And that one's good. Drummond.
A tall and powerful big. Drummond has a natural ability to finish inside.
Here's Doncic. And here's Burke. Off target from outside. Here's Booker. And Kanter pulls it down.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
Houston moving the ball around. Fires from 18. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Tell you what, for a young player, Doncic has already shown tremendous skill and feel for the game. Beautiful floor awareness there.
And stolen by Burke. No scoring there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Just after a three-point play. They get Andre Iguodala.
Well, this is why me and so many others are high on Doncic. I mean, he's got the ability to fight through challenges that defenses present. Well, you look at Luka Doncic, and the one skepticism scouts had was his athleticism or lack thereof. I think he's proven that's not necessary to be a great basketball player. And he's only getting better as he works with NBA trainers.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Three-pointer, Martin. Iman Green with the rebound. And you know, you've heard about Doncic. Even if he's a step slow, he's always 2 steps ahead with his mental game.
You know, Kevin, that's a great point. Feel, savvy, experience, know-how. You know, he grew up playing against bigger, stronger guys, and that always serves you well as you go forward. So he understands how to create space and anticipate and feel how to get defenders off balance. I mean, he's just a special, special young player.
6 on the shot clock. On the mark with the 15-footer. Doncic has got 7 points.
Taking exactly what the defense gives him, Doncic exploiting whatever he sees out there. Does a nice job of seeing the game.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Hero. Pass to Gafford. Takes it off the glass.
Once it got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Kansas.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
To the right side. 1:52 left in the first quarter. Pass to Hero. Here's Gafford. 4 on the clock. It's deflected. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Doncic outside. Martin wide open. He fires. Here's Kanter. It's deflected. Here's Hero. They get it again. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
They just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Left here in the first quarter. In the corner, Iguodala with it. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Porter, no luck. And so Booker will bring it up for New Orleans. Trailing by 5. Pass to Drummond. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Now you look at the former All-Star Andre Drummond and the way he rebounds, Craig. He might be the best in the league in that department.
I mean, few players in the history of the league can go off for 20-plus rebounds on any given night. Drummond's one. Attacks the glass on the offensive end so well. His offensive rebounding, for me, sets him apart.
And now, first time on call here for the Rockets.
Every time I have a chance to review the lineups and matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And stolen by Drummond. Tucker in the post. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Pass to Ganner. Over Drummond. The Rockets again can't hit.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
And tried by Booker.
And I like the timing, Kevin, that Drummond has on these alley-oops. That's not as easy as he makes it look. He knows precisely when to leave the ground to receive the pass and finish it off.
Sees the alley-oop. A really close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. And some good action to look as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Near the three-point line, it's Porter. And that one goes out of bounds. It was touched by Porter.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Pass to Drummond. Over Noel. He shoots again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself. Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Pass to Noel. Back to Rondo. Lets the 3 fly. And Clark, when you look at how the game has changed, if you were entering the league today, how would you reshape shape your skill set?
Well, the biggest part would be expanding my shooting range. I was a good shooter at the time that I played, but would need to expand it and was just starting to stretch out my shooting to the three-point line. And then also defensively, be a little more committed to that end of the floor, really working to get better there. The ball handling, passing, scoring, rebounding, those were things that I did pretty well.
That shot, no good. Good D by Booker. The train. No good that time. The Rockets go the other way with it. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. It puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. Now Gallinari. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the reception by Iguodala. So here's Gallinari. They lead by 1. To the left wing. Back to Noel. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Down low. Here's Gafford. Over Noel. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. And some stats here, guys. A scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
And so here's New Orleans after Eric Gordon-Smith. Pass to Saric. To the paint. 6 to shoot. Gafford. Can't connect from short range. Gallinari with it. They get a hand on it. One-on-one fast break. Oh, he jams it straight down.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
You know, for so long, Mike D'Antoni has been a vanguard on NBA offense. His teams have always played great offense, moving, spacing, dynamic players. Defense has not been at the level of offense, but I think he's actually improved as a coach in that area as well.
And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter, with about 3 minutes gone by, here's Gafford. Offline from the top of the key. The 17-footer. And the foul called on Nerlens Noel.
That's what I'm saying. How the fuck you rip Gallinari, but I can't rip this nigga with no handles with 89 stealing by Noel. Get out of here, man. That don't make sense. You should not be able to face me up and try to dribble with no fucking center on Noel.
And Clark part of it for D'Antoni said he is delegating defensive duty.
Yeah, and I like that, Kevin. He's made sure to have a defensive coordinator on his staff, delegating that role and responsibility. He thinks and knows that his team is better off that way.
Oh my God.
It's tipped. And here we go. That's where Peyton's got. The 3-pointer, no good. It's
This nigga just got blocked by a little bitty ass nigga.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And it's Gordon penetrating. Here's Noel. Nails the wide open jump shot.
And, you know, when Noel gets the ball in a good spot, I mean, he pulls up with no hesitation, shoots it with a free mind. He loves taking the defense by surprise.
Gafford. And it's Noel with the rebound.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
New Orleans in the lead. Pass to Gafford. The layup missed.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. He just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
New Orleans making a switch here. From the inbound. And the rejection by Noel. It's been a little while since they've been in the lead.
And that's why this is such an important possession for them.
Boy, I tell you, his dunking skills are special. Noel really pounds it through the hoop when he gets a chance to.
That's to Gallinari.
One.
And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
But just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Now here's Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Thrown down with force. Drummond with great feel around the rim. Now, usually he's one of the leading dunkers in the NBA because he doesn't waste any time or motion in there.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Kicks it out to Gordon. Shot clock at 5. Timeout called for Rockets.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
So both teams making some changes here. To the inside. Here's Cantor.
We're not moving
It's
towards the
rebounded
goal,
by New
man.
Orleans.
Boy, great effort on defense there against the guy who typically makes that.
And some good action for the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
I'll shoot a mid-range and I'll drive straight to the goal.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. Poked away. And stolen by Booker. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Booker. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him. Hits it from 3-point range. And that's 10 points for Luka Doncic.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been off.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, that's a harbinger of things to come.
make
He's
that
looking at
pass.
having
That's
a
very
very
easy.
big second half.
And slam dunk by Smart.
Lighter off the floor now. Smart got into better nutrition, got into better shape, and it's paying dividends.
It's Porter outside.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
It's tipped.
Devin Booker has no defense.
Gotta
He's
take
a great
care of the
ball.
ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Pass to Burt. Back to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. And a wide open look for Porter. Another miss by Houston.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing from
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now here's Drummond. Foul in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
That was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Doncic. 10 points for him. Looking to end the run. 4 for 5 with that first miss in 5 attempts from the floor.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Nice drilled by 8. 8-pointer. Martin. Rebounded by Gafford.
And the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
No good from Booker.
Yeah, I tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget. But somehow they still find themselves with the lead.
On offense here, the Pelicans. Right now, they're a 9-0 run. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. How do you think great coaches go about making that connection with their players?
Well, it starts with being candid and holding the player accountable. Great players want to and need to be coached. And great coaches find a way to do that effectively for that individual and for the team.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Outside Gordon. For three. Drills it from outside. Gordon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Pass to Drummond. 13 feet away. That's it. He's 7 for drop now in the game.
Tell you what, guys, the aggressiveness on defense just hasn't been there this half. Not like it was in the first.
Here's Doncic. Rebounded by Gafford.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
How he drop out that cold, but he can't fucking get a foul when he go to the lane. Man, he fucking giving fouls to stupid ass niggas, man.
It's fucking clear he's got a lot of control here tonight. The refs clearly have their eyes on him, and that's number 5.
Out to Saric. Osman. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
Oh my God.
Here's New Orleans now. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Oh, he's going up with the alley-oop here.
Well, I love the way Payton is always looking to swing the ball. And he's constantly on the lookout for the ball reversal to help an open teammate get a shot.
The Rockets again can't hit.
And I think that one could have easily have called it for him.
Here's Hero. To the middle. Here's the three. The Rockets pull it in.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the coverage pay.
And when you see that step back three, Clark for Doncic, shades of James Harden, the way he gets that shot off.
And you know what they say is deceleration. Hitting the brakes and stopping suddenly is top notch, just like James Harden's. So that's quite a compliment. A lot of that is footwork and balance, but I think his quickness too, guys, has been a little bit underrated. This guy is a little better athlete than he gets credit for.
And so here's Houston, following the score by New Orleans. Pass to Noel. Wagner, good. Wagner's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, there's nothing like being unselfish as a player, and Noel was outstanding in that regard. Reading the entire floor and finding his guys for high percentage shots.
2 for 1, probably the way to go.
You can't just heave it, though. I mean, it's got to be a quality shot.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Rockets trailed by 4. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive. You know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, Exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Bill.
And there's no denying that Rondo is a wizard with the ball, exceptional at exploiting holes in the defense.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. New Orleans with their 7th free throw attempt here. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Watch him guard him now. He's going to guard him now for some reason.
There's 10 seconds left here in the third quarter. Baden outside. Here's Hero. And that shot is up in time, but doesn't go in. And I know I speak for all of us, but I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter.
I see why Raymond and I see why he's stopping on this shit.
New Orleans leading by 4. That's the charge.
I'm sorry about this one.
For 3, Booker. The 3-pointers right on target.
Obviously a total team player. Saric is a guy, if his teammate is open, he's going to get the ball.
The drive by Rondo. Ball's not loose.
I don't understand. If somebody could break that down to me, how he could reach in like that and that not be a foul, but I can't.
Here's Green.
Then I'll
No good.
understand. I
Shot
won't say
missing.
nothing else about
And the Rockets take it the other way. Here's Wagner. That shot, no good. Good defense by Iguodala. And here's Booker from the arc. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. New Orleans making a switch here.
If I'm facing him and he reaching like that in the post, how's that not a foul?
Rockets trailed by 7.
Every time I do it, they call a fucking foul on me, man. I don't understand this.
Gallinari in the corner. Outside Gordon. Houston moving it around. Over to the wing. 5 to shoot. Wagner can't hit. New Orleans leading by 7. Here's Clemens. Gordon with the defensive effort. And it's Houston's ball. Here's Gallinari. No good from the wing.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Judge has the open look. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Judge has got the lead up to 9 now for the Pelicans. Gallinari outside. Another miss by Houston.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot. And the team is struggling because of it.
And that one's good. Drummond.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Outside Gordon. Out to Gallinari. Out to the right wing. Back to Noel. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And a moment now, look at the scoring information in terms of where the points are coming from for New Orleans.
And you really can't help but notice all the points they've continued to get off turnovers.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
New Orleans leading by 10. Here's Saric. Booker left side. Nice team from Doncic.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning, I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It goes on Devin Booker.
Well, he's a pro at tricking defenders. You can tell Doncic enjoys getting guys in the air with that pump fake.
And the Pelicans making a change. Timeout called the Rockets.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, during that break, Mike D'Antoni talked to his team. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. We're going to see if they can make that adjustment.
Thank you, David.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Free throw is good from Doncic.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And it's Drummond missing. He gets trailed by 8. Doncic outside. The Rockets with another miss.
I can't shoot it.
Here's Smart. Nice D from Porter.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
On the wing, Doncic. To the paint. And stolen by Drummond.
Oh, that's a tough pass to make there. He had a very narrow gap to squeeze through, but just couldn't get it done. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you got to push it and push it every time.
With 3, Booker knocks down the 3 ball. Booker's got the lead up to 13 now for New Orleans. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game. Doncic outside. On the wing. Do you ever think we'll see a player coach in the NBA again?
I don't think so, Kevin. The role is just so demanding. You know, it requires so much, and there's so much scrutiny now. I don't think you can effectively play and coach in this day and age. No, I don't think this year.
That's when we saw the Dave Downs back in the late 70s, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right. That's a long time ago, bro.
Boston Celtics.
And then, guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Pelicans.
And it may be a comfortable win for them, but they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Andre Drummond.
Yeah, he was aggressive rebounding the ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helped set the tone.
And surprisingly,
I think if somebody was really good,
It is, Greg, you're right.
if they were just like killing, that'd be a difference.
The basket, but rarely does.
Well, he certainly attacked at that time, Kevin. I mean, that's what they want to see more from him.
Now, Booker following Will Barton's three-point attempt. Took him no time at all on that one. And the Pelicans, they bounced from.
and credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback is diminished.
Smart misses. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
Those kinds of passes.
Well, I'm done with this.
Pass to Hero. This one for 3. Hangs on the trifecta.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they're giving their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it.
I just score all them damn points in the post like that. But I can't get no fouls, but every time they go to the goal, they get them niggas a foul every time, son. That shit be driving me. It don't make sense to me. And the ripping. I'm standing right there. He's standing right in my face. How can I rip? I can't rip him, but he can rip me every time I come in. That don't make sense to me, son. I'm good.